Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella of Monaco sorely tested their parents' patience as they took to the balcony to mark the country's National Day on Tuesday. Former Olympian swimmer Princess Charlene, 46, who is married to the principality's ruler Prince Albert, had earlier begun Monaco's important day with a mass in the cathedral. She later took to the balcony of the Monaco Palace in Monte Carlo with Albert and her mini-me twins, Jacques and Gabriella, 9, for the army parade. The beaming royals waved to crowds, with Jacques looking smart in uniform and Gabriella looking adorable in a bright blue coat, reflecting her mother's vibrant look. But later on, and clearly getting tired of the parade, the twins put on a series of naughty antics that rivaled the UK's Prince Louis, who can famously get cheeky during public events. As they watched on from the balcony, both Jacques and Gabriella looked bored at the display, resting their faces on their hands. In one picture, cheeky Jacques seemed to be shouting down below and making fists, while his twin sister looked fed up. Accompanied by Princesses Caroline of Hanover, 67, and Stephanie, 59, Charlene looked radiant for the occasion. The mother of two donned a two-piece lilac suit, believed to be custom-made from Louis Vuitton, adding a stylish fascinator and black pumps. Jacques and Gabriella meanwhile wore the Order of Grimaldi, an honor they were given at their baptisms. The Mass marked the first in a series of official events, followed by a ceremony awarding medals and a military parade. Members of the Honor Guard arrived outside Monaco's cathedral to mark the event, with members of the clergy joining in front. National Monaco Day is also known as the Sovereign Prince's Day, and the date of the celebration is chosen by the reigning prince. Traditionally, the princes chose the day of the saint they are named after. But when Prince Albert inherited the title, he decided to choose the same day as his father rather than the day of Saint Albert, which would have been November 15. It is typically celebrated with fireworks over the harbor the evening before, and a mass in Monte Carlo the next morning. It comes after Charlene discussed with Paris-based Gala magazine how she can no longer work out like she used to when she was training to be a medal-winning athlete. "I walk, I cycle, I swim too, but not as much as before. When I was young, I trained very hard, I challenged myself physically. These days, it's all about moderation," admitted the royal in the candid interview, according to Hello. "It can be quite difficult because my nature is to want to beat records, win medals and surpass my limits. But, at nearly 47 years old, I can no longer do that. My body won't let me. My spirit and my heart might, but my body says no," added Charlene. It's rare for the princess to offer an update on her physical fitness after she spent much of 2021 and 2022 overcoming a lengthy health crisis, which saw her spend 10 months in South Africa away from her children and check into a private Swiss clinic for treatment for extreme fatigue, sources told AFP at the time. In another candid admission, Charlene, who turns 47 in January, discussed her 9-year-old twins Princess Gabriella and Prince Jacques and how their personalities are quite different. She labeled her daughter as very curious, explaining how she asks lots of questions and demands a lot of attention. Meanwhile, her son is more reserved and naturally very calm. "The conversations I have with Jacques and those with Gabriella are so different," as well as the time spent with them, she revealed. Charlene admitted that it's difficult to find time to spend one-on-one time with them, but insisted it is important when parenting twins. Prince Albert's wife and their children often support the ruler on special royal engagements, including Monaco's National Day. But there was a time in recent years when Charlene couldn't perform her royal duties after suffering a lengthy health battle.